want. The player away normally goes in there, but you don't have to. You can go wherever you want.
Can we get the table technician to the streaming table, please?
Big Louis there, our table technician, using the special Simonis table cleaning gizmo gadgetry thing. I'll be fine. Yeah, Ryan's just asking me to go easy on him. Don't be too critical. But no, he's
Jack Whelan and Andy Blurton.
No.
No.
Right, yeah. So that's the lag, and it looks to me like Ryan has won that.
So we know a bit about, well, I know a bit about Toby from his, been watching a few of his cash games on the stream and etc. And about Ryan, do we know much about Ryan?
Well, he's Welsh, as you can see.
Welsh.
Ryan's one of our Scottish lads.
Yeah.
Very, very good.
Is it Ryan?
Ryan Fleming.
Ryan Fleming.
Yes, Ryan Fleming and his brother Mark. They're both both here on tour.
Yeah, and so I've seen Toby's had a couple of good results. I know he had
yeah, he lost a set last week, but he's he's a good player, very good player. From the southeast of England.
So there we go.
Well, that's how to break. Only 3 balls stayed in the bottom half of the table, so right, and there's 2 yellows down the bottom, don't obstruct the black. Not the easiest of openers, but he's likely to play the yellow nearest to the left cushion, to the top corner, as his opening ball. Just roll it in, and then everything's open then. Of the 3 yellows in bulk, the middle one of the 3 does pass the red to the yellow pocket. It's going to go red. Okay.
Stab this one into the top right, leave a little angle, and he can play on and off the cushion and just bump that red out.
Yeah, I mean, he may not even need to bump it. I mean, if he leaves himself sort of white around about yellow spot. because it went quite easily to the middle, to the left centre.
So you're going for the he'll play on it, and I'm going for a bump off.
He's going to bump it. Well, you just watched him looking at it, but he will like to come in behind it now and just make a contact. It's well played. It's one of the shots that
It's the way you see it, isn't it? You know,
sort of 7 or 8 out of 10 is going
Yeah.
to come off perfect. But it's that risk. Do you want to risk that 2 out of 10 where it leaves you in a bit of a pickle? So the only pickle he's got now is he's not straight on it, and he wants to leave the last red, which is near the blue spot. He wants to be up above it to come down for the black. So
yeah. Just got the scoreboard up. It says Andy Blurton, but it's actually Toby Bolt we've got. What was in that? What was in that fish, Dave?
yeah, Russian standard. Okay, so he could just run it through, or 6 inches, or he could really test his arm and force it through with left and go in and out of bulk and then across the blue spot. You just run it through a few inches. First frame, we don't try and smash around table, do you? Here we go. There we go. We've got Ryan Fleming, Toby Bolt. So, camera 4 will give us a lovely angle of this one. There we go. Oh, he's got it in the middle back, no?
Oh, is it missed? Oh.
Yeah, he's okay.
We've just got the live chat. Unbelievable. Talk about commentators' case. Sorry about the fire alarm. Yeah, the funny thing about that fire alarm was when we were outside, that everybody that was in the health spa and the swimming pool had to come out with the towel wrapped around them.
Bikinis and stuff.
Do the frames continue as we're all rerack? I think they just continue, Craig.
Yes, everyone came in and just decided, yeah, let's carry on. Yeah.
And
Right.
Toby's took out that finish, take a 1-0
Yep.
lead.
Yeah, so I haven't got the stats up yet for this match, but we're going to, we'll make a note of the fact that Ryan almost had his clearance there and just had a bit of a smudge on the black, and Toby came straight back in and didn't make any mistakes, so one unforced error.
This is this a last 32?
Yes.
Match,
Last 32 of the Open,
James,
yes. Yes. So,
Toby opting for the straight down the middle.
yep.
As much welly as possible. With control.
That's good.
Yeah.
Ball made. Black over the bag.
Just the red he's closest to.
Yeah.
Doesn't have a pocket at the moment.
So whenever you break and the black goes over a pocket and it sits there, it makes everything. It's much more difficult. Yeah, it's much more difficult to navigate around the table with the black on the corner. You've got to be very careful, and you've got to work out a way of going about your business much more delicately.
Yeah. So the slight problem area he's got here really would be bottom left corner. Those two yellows blocked by the two reds. Yeah.
Referee to table 8, please. Referee to table 8.
Yeah, Toby's played a good shot there. He's just sort of taking a bit of control of that pocket, but there is a red that goes down the rail, and he could just flick that yellow out of the way and open the bag back up for himself. So
That's right.
it's not the best cover, but still quite a lot of work to do with because of his red near the black pocket. I think I'd be tempted to play that one down the rail, try and flick the yellow out and play it with a bit of side and try and come behind the one on the opposite side of the table and bump that out a little bit. And could create a frame winning opportunity off one shot. So.
Definitely. Just delicate roll it down. If it holds the pocket, then you've got a 3-ball plant to pop the yellow out of the way. Yeah, that's nice.
You don't want it to drop in.
Well, you can push the other red in behind it. Go behind the yellow.
He's got the other bag covered now, so that was a good shot. Just tying it up for Toby, so Toby's got no real out here, so I think what Toby will try and do is he'll try and get some more control. He's just pointing the cue where I think he's going to try and just get a bit more control of that pocket. I don't really want to push that yellow over to the black.
Interesting.
Yeah. because he's left him a double on that red near the black, and chooses to take the aggressive option. He's always got that insurance of the one covered at the top, so
Yeah, it's well played. Well played. So you could just sort of overcut the bottom red, the bottom cushion into behind the yellow. You push the yellow slightly at the rail, but it'll hold the bag. Just take control of that bottom corner.
I'm not sure if he's looking at potting this and trying to bump the other one out.
Yeah.
No. It's not too bad.
No.
So, still, because of where Toby's balls are situated, he's not got an attacking option here, so might just try and feather off the one nearest the black and just try and leave his white, try and get a snooker down there.
Yeah. Just looking at, it's not really a positive shot. I thought Toby was going to try and backheel the yellow across table just to get it away from the black. I think it's much more difficult for him now with that yellow though. He can't get the black out from it, and all Ryan needs to do is push his red up the rail, and he's got really much total control of the frame.
Toby just taking his time with this one. It's quite an important shot because everything goes for Ryan, so he's got to play a telling safety here.
Go. Loss of frame. That was a very risky shot.
Yeah. But he's contained it, so.
Yeah.
And if he does get the opportunities, he can quite easily just come off the bottom rail and kick both of those yellows out, so.
Yeah, I think really what Ryan needs to do is give himself an angle where he can get the white into that bottom corner, because pretty much he's got a target about a foot wide where he can get the white into it.
Yeah.
To get the skill shot, and the gap is not there below the bottom yellow, so if he just rolled these reds in, it would be a re-rack. But he just wants to set the balls up in a nice little way. What he probably looked to do is push a red towards the right centre, get it pretty much hanging over the bag, and then he could go about his business and he'd just play the natural drop in and come down the rail. That'd be his easiest shot.
Yeah.
But it's much more difficult for Toby to win the frame from this position. Feels like a World Wars game, this.
Yeah.
Toby's just nudging balls over bags.
Don't swear on the commentary, James.
I'm sorry. I try to keep it clean as possible. See, that's what Ryan's trying to do, put a red near that middle bag. If he can get it just hanging over that middle bag, then he could go about his business top end of the table, leave himself a nice little nick in and let the white run down the rail, and it would push the yellow into the black.
Yeah.
Don't really see Toby's benefit to playing these shots.
No. I think I'll be trying to get mine out into the open, or at least down this end of the table, and try and get some sort of snooker down here. And,
Yeah.
well, he's not going to be able to get a snooker up there, so.
Yeah, it's just Ryan's playing the game here. Unless there's a significant change in the balance in this frame, Ryan's much more likely to win from this position. Drop. So that's good. Game of chess here, both players looking for that opening.
On table 13, Mark White, after that. Mark White, after that, table 13.
Okay, here we go.
So it's been a long time since we've had a frame like this on the stream table.
Yeah, it has been a while, but it's good. It's good that it does show that Blackball can turn into a tactical battle. I think a lot of people who have their views against Blackball think it's far too open as a game. I mean, I think it's a versatile game. It's a game where it can be open, but it can be a closed game, and it can be very much a battle of wits, intelligent players game. Yeah. Toby will probably cannon this red away. There you go.
Yeah,
He didn't want that red there,
that's right.
because that was posing him a problem for the clearance, so Ryan does have a chance at the clearance now.
Yeah, I don't think he'll go for it because he doesn't really need to, does he? And
No, but
yeah, he's pushed another good ball into position there to play the skill if he uses that as his last ball. So
yes.
There's not a lot Toby can do about this really, but just hope that skill shot doesn't come off in the end. But as the balls are at the moment. He's not got anything really to get a Italian snooker behind either. So
no, it's not ideal for him.
So he might try and take control of that top
Yes.
pocket now, and
Yep. I think he will. He'll definitely try that. So just roll up nice and smooth. Well, that's going to cause him problems now.
yeah, there's not a lot he can do here. Yeah, it's a bit of a cat and mouse frame this at the moment, and nobody really in charge. Probably Ryan a little more than Toby, but
Yes.
And Ryan's chosen to pop that ball. Yeah, he's overdone that a little bit. But still, there's nothing
No,
really.
but it's a good position. It's a good position. So he.
It's kind of forcing either Toby to pop that one over the top pocket, which doesn't benefit him, or disturb the ones around the black. So I think if he pots this ball now, which it looks like he is doing, well, there's that white going.
Okay.
And now he's just going to try and get the little snooker again. Ooh, that was risky.
Yeah, that's not come out great for him.
No, and that's just opened it right up for now for Ryan.
Yeah.
It's just a waiting game really for Ryan. Not,
Yeah.
the position he was in. So he's going to screw this over to the right hand rail, and that's all he needs to really do.
Yeah.
Oh, he's only just got him enough.
Absolutely fine. Yeah. Well finished.
So, one apiece. After that, got backache after that frame.
Yeah, I sat in the same position for a long time then.
So Ryan gets us underway. Monster break, pots 3 yellows. Well, he's got his black tied up, so he's got to develop that somehow. Pretty sure he'll take yellows from here. He's got that ball is the yellow he's closest to. He can. Oh, he's taking reds.
Yeah,
that's
interesting.
He's going to play in the snooker, obviously. But,
Yeah, just tuck in here.
Yeah, it's strange. I think I'd have. Well, what do I know? But I think I'd have tried to develop that black. So gone for the throat.
Oh.
Is that? Is that
a rerack? Yeah, that's a rerack. Yeah, there's no gaps there. I call the referee, but
yeah,
he tried to play snooker, but he just ended up.
Yeah, they're just calling a referee over to confirm.
Yeah, there's no gap. There's no gap.
No, there's pretty much, as you can see from.
Scott's coming over there. Yes, camera 4.
Camera 4.
So Scott's just rolling a white there to see if there's a gap big enough, which there isn't.
Yeah.
Now he's asking what happened here. So he's asking if he's intentionally gone for the re-rack. No, he hasn't. He's just trying to play snooker and it's come out that way. Now he's checking there to see if there's a gap big enough, which you can see there isn't. So because he's played the snooker and he's actually intended to put him in a difficult position, it'll be a 9-ball re-rack. Start again. So, obviously the conversation went between Scott and Ryan that he didn't intend for the re-rack. He didn't intend to make it an unplayable shot. It came about by accident, so therefore it's a 15-ball re-rack.
Oh, he's got a monster of a break.
Yeah.
And he's
got a red.
He's got a red.
Yeah, the reason why it's 15-ball re-rack and not 9-ball. If a 9-ball re-rack is when it's an intentional situation, say your last ball is in a pocket area and your opponent's got 3 balls around it, so you can't get to it, and you just roll your second last ball in without making any effort to get to it.
Ah, okay. Then
that makes it a 9-ball re-rack. There's an old a rhyme. If it's by design, the re-rack's 9. So if you're aware that the outcome of the next shot will be a re-rack, then play it for the re-rack. Then it's a 9-ball. If it's come about purely by chance, which that did, in all fairness, he didn't try to get a re-rack. He didn't try to get the unplayable shot. Right. He just tried to get a snooker, and then it becomes 15-ball. And with a 9-ball re-rack as well, you lag for break.
Oh, right, okay.
But a 15-ball re-rack, the person who broke in the original frame breaks again.
Right. So how did they set up a 9-ball re-rack?
Well, you set the balls up as normal, then you take the front ball off and then the back 5.
Ah, okay. Yeah,
so that takes off 3 yellows, 3 reds.
Right.
So you have the red at the front, and then you have 2 reds at the back, and then the 2 yellows at the back. They'll come off, so you just have a wee triangle without a top and with a slightly shorter bottom.
Yeah. So I knew I was going to learn something today. I just knew it.
2 shots. Viv told me that earlier.
Yeah.
1 free shot, 1 visit.
It's been a very educational day for me.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, we all think we know all the rules, but it's all these little things that you don't know.
Oh yes, I mean, you can learn the rules, but there's no substitute for experience, really.
That's right.
It's knowing the circumstances when they come into effect. And
have you ever taken a referee's course or?
No, not officially. No.
No. See where I come from. They're still playing world rules, and
why would you do that?
Yeah.
I thought you said don't swear.
Well, no. And nobody really plays Blackball. There's only a select few that might practice it. Me being one of them, but nobody seems to know. I don't think nobody knows the full set of world rules, let alone.
Well, that's right. I mean, I think the world rules, they were written on getting Christmas crackers, don't you?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Sorry. Did that come out right? No. You have to put a funny hat on and... No, world rules. World rules are good. For those who want to play them. Oh, used all the pocket there.
That was a good shot.
That was a great shot. Yeah, he's played that with loaded with bottom right to get the kick back up. If he'd just played that with screw, the white would have ended up sort of this side of the 2 yellows. So he's played that well. It's interpretation of world rules as well, because the deliberate foul. Deliberate foul was originally it was an option if you had no other viable shot, but I've noticed players in world rules play it whenever they fancy. Let's just play a deliberate foul. Well, no, you do have a viable option. No, well, no, I'll just play it now because I want to play it.
No,
well played.
I thought that was.
Yeah, it's all about the pace. If you roll nice, I know that touch the side rail outside bulk, but it's barely a tickle, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Good clearance, though. Very good clearance.
It was a very good clearance. Sort of a bit of justice there, because he had in the re-rack frame he laid a good snooker. Just unfortunate it was a re-rack, but he would have been in good control to win that frame. So it's only right that he won this one again, the re-rack.
Yeah, pool gods normally don't look favourably upon you when that sort of thing happens. It's like when you break and you make a lovely break and the black drops in.
That's right. Yeah.
You pot 3 balls and the black just drops.
Next
and then you
dry.
break again, it's dry. And leave tap-ins for your opponent. Like, oh, thanks. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, thank you. And then, you get a situation like that where you're in control. You play a lovely little... You think, okay, get a really good snooker here and leave him really tied up in knots, and all of a sudden the ball pops out, just blocking the path out.
Yeah.
You get a re-rack and then you break dry and then he taps you in. But no, he managed to keep the balance in his favour with that. So that was good.
Yeah. got a nice little following there in the corner, right?
Yes, yeah.
Little Scottish boys.
Yeah, the kilt crew. Toby lost the white ball a little bit sideways on that one, but still got a very good split. Both these lads have got some cue power in those arms.
Yeah, definitely. So opting to take yellows, Toby.
Okay. Just remind everyone, we do have a live chat, so if you've got any questions you want to ask or want us to answer, then please feel free to keep it clean. What do you think Toby's going to do here? Just push that yellow to the red over the bag and...
Yeah, he hasn't really got an attacking option here. He might. Still very tough. Yeah, he's not really got a shot on, so...
He is doing that. It's a tactic he likes to play.
He can play the red that's just to the left of that yellow there that he's covered the bag with, and pop the red at the same time. Put the red over the other side of the table.
That's right.
If he chooses to.
It's an attacking shot, but
yeah. See, that's my problem, James. I'm always looking for the attacking option.
I mean, he doesn't have to play the pot. He can play that red second out from the bottom right corner, just across that side of the table, and let the white come bottom cushion and flick the yellow out of the way to give him a bit more clearance towards his red over the bag.
Yeah.
We put that yellow at the side rail, open things up for himself. So yeah, just nudge the red that he's probably nearest to, just along the bottom rail, and then come off the bottom rail and flick into the back of the yellow.
Yeah. Trace aside just to make sure the white comes out. Oh. Did he? Yeah. All right.
Yeah, it's clever.
Yeah. I thought he was playing my shot, but no, he's got himself in a good position now.
Interesting point for Joe Monaghan. Could you argue that he played for the rerack so he could get a dish? Well, I'm sat about 10 feet away from where he was when he did it, and as soon as he realised that there was no escape route for the white ball, he looked devastated. So no, he wanted the snooker, so he wanted Toby to have to play a shot so he could then take complete control, because one shot would have just opened up that cluster on the right hand side of the table. So
it was a good shot by Toby.
Yes. Yeah, so no, he didn't. He definitely didn't go for the re-rack so he could get the dish.
There's no extra points or prizes for dishes. It's
in theory, if it could have been proven that he'd gone for the re-rack, it would have been a 9-ball.
Yeah.
He did it intentionally. So,
just looking out there over the arena there, we've got Clint Jansen, I think playing Ben Davies, is it?
No, Ben's playing against Ronan.
Oh, that's right,
yeah. You've got Clint playing against that lad in red, I don't recognise him. You've got John McAllister over playing... don't know who that is. Sorry from here for Sports Bar.
It's the lad, he was on the stream yesterday, I can't think of his name. young lad. He played Jason Twist yesterday.
Luke Wigglesworth.
Is that? I think that's Luke. Yeah.
Okay, we got Arf and Dad playing against Mark White, who just beat Scott Ross on the stream. Bash Maksud, the Asian Rocket. Mad as a box of frogs, that chap.
Is he?
Lovely guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's got a kangaroo loose in the top paddock. Seriously.
I've heard that one before.
You haven't met Bash before. Yeah.
Mad as a bottle of chips.
Yes. Yeah, haven't heard that one before.
Chips. That sounds good. Chips.
Tastes better. Chips. I like chips.
There's the linger of Dave's fish and chips in there. I can
It was
still smell
steamed salmon and carrot chips. The healthy option.
it. Yeah.
Not one drop of oil or grease was used in the making of that delicious meal that David enjoyed.
Yeah, he didn't offer us any, did he?
He did actually.
Oh, did right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He offered us to ring him and he would get it.
Okay. Let you off, Dave. So, Ryan here just needs to negotiate the red in the bottom left-hand side of the table. He might choose to try and play this with some side now and take his white down there or play. No, he's opting. He might play it off this one now.
Yes.
Run it down to the behind that red in the left hand side of the table, and he can play the plant. No, he's playing that one first. So. He's not 100% sure what he's doing yet. I think he's in between the shots, but I think this sort of gives him. Oh, he's hit the yellow on the way down, which has stopped his white too short. I don't know if he can see an edge on it to cut it across, but wow, bro. Don't know if that's coming across.
Bron has got the microphone. She's a bit loud. Bless her. Bronwyn.
Yeah, so he could see a slight edge, and he's caught it too thin. I think Clint's just marking his scorecard over there. I think Clint's through to the next round. Our Open champion from the Newcastle St James's Park Tour 3. So he's through. Meanwhile, Toby's just a little bit tricky. Needs to make a couple of good shots here, good positional shots. This one being the first, maybe can just screw back up towards just below the middle pocket. Then he'll have a choice of choice of yellows to the top left, or he can see enough of the one to the top right now, so doesn't like it. So So he's going for that screw. Still in this sort of similar position where he was. I'm not sure he can see enough of this, but he thinks he can.
So he didn't have the right one to pop in the top corner.
That's a great shot.
Yeah.
And he caught the jaw, which has given him good position
Yeah.
to take that yellow up into the same pocket and stun over for the yellow down the rail. So a little bit fortunate there, but still got to make a couple of good shots here.
Oh.
No. And just quit on that a little bit. I think he was mindful of, he didn't want to stun the white into the middle bag, so
Yes.
he sort of tried to play a sort of soft screw and lost his white a bit and missed the pot. So a mistake from Toby.
Yes. So, Mark wants to be looking at just dropping this one in the corner, letting the white come across baulk line, possibly right over to the right hand side of the table would be ideal for him. Yeah, that's good. That was good.
Yeah, he can just float down now.
Yeah,
Doesn't have to make much of a contact, just to pop one onto the other.
that's right.
Although is it actually on? It's not hanging in the pocket, so it's just
Just
got.
play it with loads of rounds. Close.
Oh wow!
That's a clever shot. Well, it was good because if the first one had dropped, he could just flick and play safety off the second one.
That's
so
right.
anyway,
Yeah.
he had that in the bag. That was his backup.
Okay, table 3, Darren Picker, Jordan Shepherd. Table 3, Darren Picker, Jordan Shepherd, please.
Well, that'd be a bit of a quick fire. Darren Vicker, Jordan Shepherd, they played together in the pro event yesterday.
They did,
On
yeah.
the stream, 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Darren looking for his revenge.
Yeah, Darren made a lot of mistakes in that match, and yeah, Jordan ended up a quite a comfortable winner.
Yeah.
So yeah, he'll be looking to exact some sort of revenge, or at least make it the scoreline a bit more tidier this time. I think he got beat 8-2 or something like that, or 8-3.
Yes.
Yeah, I commentated on that game. It's probably over in the same time as these two guys have just played 3 frames.
Probably would be. Yeah, it's a good shot from Derby. Good shot. Not a lot else he could do, really.
No.
So to ask the question.
Can he play? Can he play cushion first and just sneak his white under that? No, he can't. I don't think it's a gap for the white to go under that. So, so yeah, he's got.
He's looking at playing the pot and plan off of it. Good shot. I do.
Does it go to middle?
It goes to middle, it goes to top, yeah. So it goes both.
Yeah. Well, this is it's tricky. If he misses, he's going to give Toby a chance of stealing this frame. So
Yeah, so he's playing the middle bag.
I think these are the type of shots. The more time you stand looking at it, the harder it becomes.
Oh, that's a great shot.
Yeah, good shot. himself with his cutback black into the centre. It's for a 3-1 lead.
Ooh.
Oh, he definitely twitched a little bit on that shot.
Yep. So, double first.
His shoulder moved a lot when delivering his cue. But still, it's not easy for Toby. He could play the double here, couldn't he? First,
Yes.
he's be guaranteed to be on his other yellow. That's a good shot. And now he's got the option of either trying to move it off the rail or.
I think it's one of those tough ones, isn't it?
Or
I think you do need to try and move it in this situation.
If it comes off, he's looking at coming behind it, and if you play it at a pace where it just nudges it, or if it just shaves past, you've still got the double.
There you go.
Oh, that's a lovely shot. That's a lovely shot. So he played it at the right pace. So he just nudged it. If it misses it, you've still got that reverse double, haven't you? So
That's right. Well played.
So there's a bit of a steal there from.
Yes. So 2-2. Honours even. In this first to 7.
Yeah.
It's probably one of the slowest matches so far to get to 2.
Yeah. Ryan to grip frame 5 underway. Honours even, 2s apiece. So he made a ball.
Dry as. Yeah.
Yeah, dry, and look at those reds. Or yellows really, but I think I favour, just about favour reds here.
Yeah, I think red's a favourite.
Black's a little bit tricky, but makeable double or
Drop on it for left centre.
yeah. Just on the back of Toby's shirt there, Legends Snooker Academy. Seen that name crop up on Facebook a few times. I think plays some of his cash games there. Shot from there from Toby. Just looking if he just sort of leaves his white high on this yellow, and then he can now play with a little bit of running side just to check the white up to go up into those the red and yellow.
That's right.
If he can hit that red full in the face, obviously it's going to push the yellow up towards his corner pocket.
Yes.
So just like that, and he's
missed it.
missed it, but he should come down. Oh, he's not. No, still got the one over the bag, but
May even play the double here. Double into it.
That's right. Yeah, good shout.
Table 10, please, now to Adrian Hollyoaks and George Evans. Adrian Hollyoaks, George Evans, table 10,
He's
please.
going for your shot. No, he's missed it. That was quite an easy shot as well. He sort of got
Come
down.
inside it, yeah.
Just got down and didn't really give it the attention it needed, but
So,
yeah, good chance now for Ryan. He's
Very good.
He's opened up the frame for him. He could take the one over the middle and leave the one over the top corner to develop the black. So if he chooses to do that, just to make it a little bit easier for himself.
yeah, so a few different ways you could do this. Nick into middle lane here. Yeah, he's not happy with the amount the white's going to be rolling, so
Is he going to play and bump the other one out, or just land
Good
on
job.
it? Yeah.
he could have played it in off the yellow then, flick the yellow down 2 or 3 inches. Might have made it perfect for the other one coming back up to flick in off the yellow. Just an idea. But yeah, he'll mop down the bottom here. Whoa.
Yeah.
Run on
Just
a couple of inches more than he wanted to, but that's fine.
John McAllister, Simon Ward, table 2, please.
So John McAllister and Simon Ward just been called out there. So John won his match over there.
Yes, John beat Luke Wigglesworth. Yep.
So what do you do here, James? Do you play this now off 2 rails, try and nudge the black out, or
No, I think you just get prime position on the red.
yeah?
Just get prime position on the red, which he has. That's ideal. He can top through this now and come up the rail. You flick the red, flick the black. We can just play run through.
Ooh, nice playing with side right and
Yeah, just wants to play it for the middle. Just drop in.
it's hard to tell from where I'm sitting. You know how tight that is. Must be quite.
Absolutely fine.
So regains the lead. 3-2.
Right. Someone's asked me who's my favourite in the tournament. I've got a sneaky feeling about Gareth Hibbert again. He's been a bit quiet recently, but he just gets on with it, and he's the sort of player that he just sneaks up on you, and he ends up winning it and going, "Oh yeah, Gareth, we forgot about Gareth." He's always there or thereabouts.
I'll give you a little bit of info on Gareth. I played him in his backyard. He's got a man cave at the back of his house, and I played him the other day, and I beat him in sets. So, and he said I was the first person to do that. So,
Yeah.
I'm very proud of that stat.
So yeah, all of a sudden I think Gareth's got absolutely no chance whatsoever.
That's exactly right.
Shut
up, James.
Well, I'm glad you told me before I got my bet nap open. Oh dear.
That's exactly right.
Got a snowball in hell, chance.
And Viv was giving him a telling off for having one too many drinks last night. So
She was telling him off.
yeah, tell him to get to bed.
So she's been telling you off for saying 2 shots.
Yeah, she tells everyone off.
Yeah.
She's like my mother.
She thinks she's still TD for this place.
If you're listening, Viv,
Love you.
all jokes. But yeah, Gareth mustn't have more than 2 drinks before he goes to bed. But I'm not sure how he went. Oh, he was playing over there, wasn't he, before? But I don't know how he's gone on.
So, container shot from Toby. Yeah, it's well played.
To be fair to Gareth as well, he's trying out a new cue.
Is he?
Yeah, he's. I think he's had it a while, but he's bit the bullet, and he's practicing more and playing more with it. I think he's at one of Tiger cues.
Right.
So, sorry to Jason Owen Cues, who's our sponsor. But yeah, it's.
Oh, yeah, I mean, Jason makes his own cues.
That's right.
I hasten to add they are fantastic.
Yeah. Have you got Jason Owen cue?
A few.
A few.
A few, yeah.
You've got one of his break cues.
Yes, yeah, I've got one of his break cues. Yep, and
I think that's what I'll purchase next one of.
yeah, I got a snooker cue off him, and I got a maple playing cue. I've got an ash playing cue, and they're lovely.
Yeah. What are you doing? Just collecting them all?
Kinda, yeah.
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 Collection going.
No, I like them. I appreciate the craftsmanship.
Yeah.
Haven't seen it in many handmade cues, and but no, the precision that Jason puts into it. You hear? I mean, I've come across other cue makers who've gone, oh yeah, he imports his cues. They're machine made. You can't get splices that level without. Well, that's each their own their belief. But I've been in his workshop and I've seen him doing the work that he does on them, and
this is it. Yeah.
And you can get that precision because he does.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I'm very happy with my Jason Owen cue. They're lovely.
Nice guy as well, Jason. Always got time for
See, that's the worst thing about it. His cues are brilliant. I don't like him at all. Can't stand the bloke.
Yeah. Joking aside, he's
No, I'm deadly serious. He's horrible.
take everything you say with a pinch of salt.
Yeah. Man's a bottle of chips. No, he's a nice guy, bless him. Yeah, he's good. He's a glutton for punishment. He keeps coming on tour.
That's right. Yeah, we were talking about that before. And,
yeah. Toby will get that plant eventually. He's 3 times had a pop-up plant into that corner.
And he's just pushed that yellow. Well, saying that, it's in a good position now to gain position for the black, isn't it? So,
Yes.
skill shot option here now for Ryan. He can. He's sort of backed into the wall a little bit here, so
Well,
I think he might try and take this skill shot.
I don't know if the pathway's clear for cocked hat.
I don't know. I think he's trying to.
Just going to push that red down between the black. Oh, he's gone.
He's just trying to contain that yellow, which he hasn't really done. So.
Yeah.
I think Toby would like to. What is he doing? Oh, interesting. Yeah, he's just pushed his yellow back up to that area. So that's given Ryan some options now to play safe down this bottom end of the table.
Yep, we have an addition to the Coventry box. Our esteemed chairman, Kevin. Just get David to put Kevin's mic on.
Yeah.
Did he have to?
He's ever so cheeky, isn't he? Just because he had early night last night. He's,
Well, Dave.
yeah, early
Yeah.
night.
Really not.
It broke the system.
Yeah, Kevin, you broke it.
Did I?
You broke the stats, yeah. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah. It's a spreadsheet, so you're bound to break it.
It's I'm an accountant.
I know.
I make him say what I want him to say.
Or make them stop working when you want them to stop working.
Well, this is a bit of a grind, isn't it? This
It
one, I
is.
wasn't expecting this type of match.
No, this had all the I'll lead a Kev. Darth Barton.
Well, there's Dan Rush he calls you Emperor. doesn't
He calls me the Emperor, yeah.
Emperor Barton, yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair enough. Yeah. Well, yeah, this had all the makings of a ding dong, and should have been a tactical grind. We'll start off in the second frame when Toby decided he was going to start trying to cover bags and just jam balls up in pockets. It seemed like a world rules game for a minute.
Well, I played him this morning because he beat me this morning, and
He can't plant it. That's 4 times he tried to plant that pocket and missed every time. Sorry.
yeah, and he played really well. He was attacking and taking the finishes out, and so and obviously Ryan's an attacking player as well. So sometimes you get the odd match that just doesn't pan out how you think. Playing on the stream, it is different to playing on the outer tables.
Yeah. It's a lot brighter in this. I mean, the table's the same, but it's just the arena. It's lots of bright lights.
It's the pressure knowing all his friends will be watching him, and plenty
Both
of others as well if they're still tuning in.
Yeah. All over the world.
Yes. So there's plenty of results coming through. Ronan McCarthy just beat Ben Davis.
He did.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh.
Ben's not been happy. He's been playing badly today.
Jordan
got them
Church, who beat Mark Farnsworth this morning on the stream. He's just been beaten.
Has he?
Richie Oliver.
Rich Oliver, yeah, good player.
Yeah,
Very
good player.
Richie.
So it's, I mean, I don't even know if they're shocks, to be honest, but, because the standard's so strong. But,
Well, I got Ben in the morning, so hopefully his rich vein of form continues.
yeah, I mean, he was playing well yesterday, there's no doubt about that. But, Jordan Shepherd's playing Darren McVicker again. They played yesterday in the pro match, so they're playing their last 16.
Yeah, I've got Jordan.
Are they still playing, or are they finished?
My money's on Jordan.
They've only been playing about 5 minutes, so I think it's 4-2.
From table 3, wasn't it? So,
They're playing on 1.
or 1, right?
Clint. And
That was a joke, that, by the way. You went completely over your head, didn't it? I said they've been playing
But no,
5 minutes, and it was 4-2.
Sorry. Very good, Kev.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
You
noticed,
missed what I said, luckily.
Clint's still battling there, so
Yeah, he's playing his last 16. He's just been called.
looking to get back-to-back championships.
He's playing Luke Sanjeev.
Yeah,
Yes.
who knocked out Craig Lakin, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, good to see Luke. Had a good season last season. Probably not being as consistent this year as last, but obviously getting some good results.
Went for the cocked hat, but that red was always in the way, so I don't know.
Yeah, it was a bit adventurous, so it's all about the black.
Yes. Will Toby go for another plant to that top corner?
So I don't know how you meant to pick a winner of this event, but what's your thoughts?
Well, I said Gareth Hibbert, but when Andrew told me that he'd beaten him recently, all of a sudden I decided Gareth's got no chance. So, I'm not. Hey!
Yeah, right, my money went on Jordan for the Open, and I've got the two Jordans actually. I've got Jordan to win the Open and Jordan Church to win the Amateur. So
Okay.
Is that like your favourite name? Is that
yeah,
why
I'm
you
just
did
in
that,
a Jordan-y kind of
Jordan
mood.
double.
Yeah. I got Neil Rayburn to win the Pro. Is this a good prize?
Yeah. Solid bets. Did you go each way on that?
No. I think he was 20 to 1. Neil was. Which is a good prize for someone of his. You know, it's not been as consistent as he once was, but I think he's due. He's due. You know.
Yes, he is. That's a good shot.
No. Well,
He goes to the top corner, doesn't it?
I don't know if he does. You know.
No.
I don't think he goes in the right middle either. So he might be taking this, cutting it back to top left.
Top left. Yeah, that's
It's going to be tricky.
bad shot then.
I probably fancy the double rather than
Up and
that,
down.
to be honest.
Yeah.
So Andy Lucas, he's hitting some form. He's playing Neil Rayburn.
Who's playing Neil Rayburn?
Andy Lucas.
Oh yeah.
John McAllister's playing Simon Ward. Clint's playing Luke, as we said. Gareth Hibbert is the next match to be called against Rob Donkin. And then an all-Ireland battle. Rab Fee is playing Ronan McCarthy.
Right.
Then Andy Blurton's waiting for the winner of Mark White and Arfan Dad. And Richie Oliver plays the winner of this match. So that's the last 16 matches that are underway or about to be underway soon.
Are we after our little fire scare, Kev? Are we back on schedule, or do you think the final's going to be a bit later tonight? Or
Well, we've got a bit of a gap built in so that we can catch up a bit of time on. So I think we're still on track for an 11 o'clock final.
yeah,
Cool.
providing Jordan Shepherd stays in the draw.
Well, providing he speeds up a little bit because
Yeah, he's just slowing the thing down, isn't he? Yeah.
causing the organisers a world of pain.
Do you know when it because I commentated and I was doing the stats on that Darren McVick and Jordan Shepherd and trying to keep up on the mouse.
Bad shot. Ryan's just totally overhit that. He's given Toby an escape off the side cushion, and he's frozen his red to his other red.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not great.
Danny Jones, his tip is whoever wins out of Rob Donkin and Gareth Hibbert is his tip.
Yeah,
Is Hibbert due one? I think he might be
think
due
he
one
is,
soon,
yeah.
isn't he?
Well, apparently Gareth is in good form. He won the 147 event last week with Mick, Sheppy and Clint in it. So he's overhit that.
Yeah, just I'm not sure whether he could get it thin enough because of the middle pocket and the way of the angle. So he can play the developing shot off the bottom red of those two.
Yes.
He's closest to. So yeah, it's took a while this match, hasn't it? As far as these stream games go.
He has.
Well, to be fair, these guys are not used to playing on the stream,
Yeah.
so it is different. There's no doubt about it. It is different.
Yeah, I've played Toby before. I've watched a bit of his cash games. I've seen him, playing in these events, and he's normally a very ultra aggressive player. And I don't know whether because he's on the stream,
Good.
he has played a lot of sort of covering bags, and hasn't he?
Camera 7 will give us a good visual on this one. See how much. He's playing with lots of right hand side. Well played.
Using all the back.
Playing that plain boy didn't have enough of the second red to pot it cleanly. He's playing with lots of right hand side just to drag the red across. So it's well played.
Nice little angle to. Yeah, Roger Watson saying Gareth played some brilliant pool last week at 147 in Pudsey. Well, that's in betwixt and between.
Yeah.
It should be fine.
And that's just down to the bit of tension in the arm.
Not free flowing.
He's quit on a couple of shots in this match. Okay.
We've just had a comment saying the stream should have more thumbs up than it has. So I think everyone that's watching should now give it a thumbs up.
That's a great shot. Oh, where's the white going? Yeah, it's pulling up.
Just give it a thumbs up.
So there's about 500-600 watching. Can't remember the exact figures. So come on, let's go. Let's everyone give a thumbs up.
And share.
Share the link, yeah. If everyone's watching and you haven't already done so, please share the link. And
so
let's create a tidal wave of sharing and thumbs up. I don't know how you do it. How do you do it?
There we go. I'm sharing the link now.
Lots of thumbs up there from Roscoe. I don't know. How do you do it? Oh, there we go.
Yep,
Thumbs
you
up
can share.
there, yeah.
And then share.
You shared it on Facebook.
Yeah. I did the top right share. That's it. Right. You updated the scores?
yeah.
Yeah, that's right. So Ryan's 4-2 up.
4-2 up. Ryan to break.
Keep those thumbs up coming.
Oh, got all those thumbs up. That's lovely.
Helps us, you know, if you're enjoying the stream. You know, it's just tells us what we're doing. It's
Yeah, dry break there from Ryan. Presented a half chance to Toby. Just the reds, just above him, above his white.
It makes such a massive difference if people share the stream and the link, and you know, when we're going to sponsors,
Yes.
you know, some of the stats that we give them is around minutes viewed and all that sort of stuff, and you know, the amount of minutes viewed has gone up 300% in the last 2 years.
Wow.
And you know, we need to keep, but we need to do more. We need to keep it growing. You know. So so that's great. You know, we want a lot more, and you know, if the more viewers we can get, the more minutes watched, the better it helps us when we're, you know, trying to approach sponsors and, you know, try and get the game, you know, eventually to be more mainstream on television. So anything that you can do to help guys and girls, it's greatly appreciated.
Yeah, just reiterate, you had some interviews, didn't you, with BBC and
Yeah, there was a few of us, myself, John McAllister and Jack Whelan. Went down to BBC Coventry in Warwickshire and did some stuff down there yesterday morning, so that was good.
Cool.
yeah.
So all those sort of things, you know.
There's something with a uni lad as well, was it?
We can't talk about that yet.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, thanks, Andrew.
I thought that was already
People can't
mentioned.
stand him anyway, so don't worry.
Delete that bit out on the recordings.
Right. Okay. So back to the action. Toby missed his opening yellow. Just presented a chance here for Ryan.
Yep.
To go further ahead. So Toby's only got himself to blame in this match, really. So. I don't know whether it is the stream table that's affected him. But,
I think it's just the environment, the atmosphere. Playing on the stream. It's
yeah.
it's different. There's these big lights that Dave brings along that are shining in your eyes, and
Yeah.
your friends, colleagues, sponsors, are all tuning, watching with all these expectations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's difficult when you're not used to it and you're out of your comfort zone. It's
Definitely. Yeah.
it's difficult.
That's right. It's always easier to express yourself when you're hidden away in the corner of the arena, but playing on the stream.
I always say you can go either way. Sometimes it can bring out the best in you as well. Some people like to, be in the limelight, and like to show off the skills, and some sort of seem to shrivel.
That's it. Cometh the hour and all that.
Yeah.
So we've had some lovely comments there. Thanks to Danny Jones, always look forward to the IPA events, love the coverage, staff do a great job of the coverage, perfect viewing. Thanks lads, I love it. And agreed as well. Evening to Phil Corns, how you doing? Also, who chooses which game gets on the stream? Hoping to see Clint in the next round if he progresses. From Patrick Dolan.
Well, it's a team decision. I like to oversee it, I must admit, but yes, we have a bit of a discussion, and 9 times out of 10 we're all in agreement. But
this is the Brian Clough talk, isn't it? He comes to me, gives me a suggestion, we agree that I was right. I know.
Yeah, because we it's our shop window, and we have got a lot of things to consider when we pick the matches. As well as the schedule. We've got other things. So it's not always a straightforward decision. Some matches pick themselves, of course.
Well, definitely, they just happen to fit in perfectly, don't they?
Yeah, Mark Ball, Jack Whelan. No brainer.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
Jordan Church, Mark Farnsworth, no brainer.
Dan McVicker, Jordan Shepherd.
Yeah,
really, for exciting pool, we want to showcase it. No brainer. Yeah, this is the main reason why I'm not on stream.
Well,
opportunity to showcase talent. Okay.
Well, maybe our Newcastle match that we had, that should have been on the stream.
That was a ding dong.
That should have been.
Seriously, if people could have seen that, they would have been amazed.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Amazing is probably the right word, to be honest.
Well, yeah, because you won.
Did I?
You did. Yeah, you beat me.
Yeah. And don't think I should have done.
Well, there you go.
What happened?
That was the amazing thing.
Ryan dispatches another black there for 5-2 lead. Sorry to interrupt you guys.
So will we have amateur, open and pro finals show on the stream? What we tend to have is the pro and the open finals on the stream. Amateur final tends to be off. But we'll see how the schedule works.
It all depends on timings.
Yeah.
The Sunday is it's just how it goes, and we have to factor in that we do have to break down the room, and so does Dave with all his streaming kit. There's a gazillion pounds worth of gear here that he's got to pack up and get off home in a safe manner. So ideally we would show all 3 finals, but you're guaranteed at least 2 and 3 if the timings work out. So we won't know the answer to that question till probably 5 o'clock tomorrow, I guess, exactly. Or 6 o'clock, whatever time we. So yeah, it's not ideal. We have had a bit of criticism for not showing the amateur final, but it's not because we don't want to. We've got, we don't want to showcase the amateurs because we do. It is purely simply around timings and how it all works out in the grand scheme of everything. So if it's physically possible, then we will.
So Toby to get us underway in frame 8. Trailing 5 frames to 2.
Keep those thumbs up coming, guys. Just Let's send some positive energy out there.
That would be good.
Share the link, share the love, share the pool.
Late night love.
Share the pool. Let's
That's
get 20,000 people watching and melt Dave's satellite dish.
Yeah.
I'm sure Dave would be very happy about that.
He's got loads of them dishes, like disposable, just millions of them.
Chris Coatsworth shoving his threepence in the equation. All 3 finals should be shown on stream. I agree. Well, they should be. You're quite right, Chris. But unfortunately, like we said, the scheduling doesn't always allow for it, and we have to prioritise with the Open as the big event, and the Pros really is as the likelihood for the viewing requirement.
Yeah, the Sunday is very difficult to plan because you can get one match that just maybe might drag on, and it just throws everything into chaos. So it's almost a free roll on the Sunday, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
If this was our full-time job, then of course we would be doing it. But we do have homes to go to. We all have work in the morning, and sometimes there is a downside to that where we have to ensure that we all get home safely.
Yes.
We don't want to be driving home at 3 in the morning
Again.
and falling asleep on the motorway. So
Again. No, it's dangerous.
we'll just see how tomorrow progresses.
Just opted for a cut break there, Toby.
Second ball. Just played the stem off second ball. Popped them out nicely.
I think he's just trying to make something happen because it's not gone his way so far.
No.
I wouldn't say his break's been solely to blame because he's been hitting the ball well from the front. Just I don't know if he's getting the splits that he'd like. Sometimes you can boom the front ball and make a ball, but not have a.
He seems flat to me.
Yeah.
But he's not. He's just not.
Yeah.
Things that, he's played a shot there that should have been pretty basic, and it's just not happened.
Yeah, he's you can tell when he doesn't hide his emotions well. He kind of shuffles around when he's not happy.
He's a lovely kid. Lovely kid.
Yeah.
That's a nice shot.
Good shot. Yeah.
Kid's got talent. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
He's got talent.
Definitely, yeah. And he'll probably be playing long after we've
Snap our
retired.
sticks.
Yes, speak for yourself there, Andrew. I think I've another 20 years left yet.
Kev should have retired on his second career, Paul. By now.
The way I'm playing, I think I have retired.
Yeah.
The glee in my opponent's faces when they realise they've got me in the draw. It's like it's tangible.
You're making people happy. You're making people happy.
I am.
It's wonderful. Yeah, such a benevolent thing to do.
Yeah, all for the cause.
Yeah.
For the cause.
Yeah.
It's visible. They're hopping and skipping to the table, clicking the heels.
That's right. So hey, got Kev. Hey. Yeah. I won't be thinking that again. No, I didn't think it before. I'll tell you that now.
What's he playing for? He's got to be playing the double. It's got to be.
Well, we can see on the other camera shot that doesn't go direct. Oh, he's flicking it in beside.
Oh, hang on.
No,
It can't be. You can't. He's playing double. He's playing double because you can't see him. He's moved his
not.
angle. He must be.
Oh, he's nudged it in.
It was in anyway.
It was extra in
It
with
was
the nudge.
Yeah, definitely in. That was a bit rude. So 44 likes now. Thanks, Danny Jones, for keeping an eye on that.
So if anyone who's just tuning in, we're on a bit of a likes and share the links purge. Let's share the links. Let's get everyone talking about pool, watching pool.
That'd be nice. Yeah.
So if you just joined us, give us a big thumbs up.
Yes, please. Obviously, if you feel inclined to do so. And
No, even if you don't want to, just
if
do
you
it.
don't want to, just do it. Yeah, just do it anyway.
Just do it. Just
Yeah.
to, just
And
to shut us up.
share it amongst all your friends.
If everyone does it, we'll shut up. Now then, there's the deal, isn't it?
Well, there's a promise.
No, I
Kevin.
meant shutting up, going on about
I
it.
thought you meant you shutting up.
Yeah, I'll happily shut up if you want to.
No. Right.
So go on, take responsibility for your actions. Just give us a big thumbs
Big
up.
thumbs up, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go, IPA, thumbs up.
I like that little graphic there.
Yeah?
Just
You
just
keep pressing
before
it,
they
don't you?
break. Yeah, well, just before they break, and just let you know what we're watching.
Do you know what I like? I like that the wavy flag of the IPA
Oh, it's great, isn't it?
on the commentary thing.
Yeah.
I do like that.
Yeah, we'll just see the wavy flag.
There you go.
Yeah,
I like that a lot.
The rippling.
Yeah.
flag,
Yeah, that's good.
Did we have to
Looks-
film
looks
somebody
like-
waving an IPA flag
No,
to do that?
that's computer generated.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Stood up on a big high hill.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because if we did, I want to know how much we paid them.
We sent Louis up there. We sent Louis up.
Yeah.
So we should split the black and yellow now.
That's not
perfect
quite.
for it.
No.
Just going back to the three finals, Chris Coates was saying he understands, that maybe we should schedule all three finals to be shown somehow. But I think that's what we're trying to say is on the Sunday it's difficult to schedule anything because, like I say, if one match just goes out of sync and takes a while, then it just throws everything out. And,
Exactly. I mean, if it can be done in the schedule, I guarantee the three matches that we want to show tomorrow are the finals of the Open, the Amateur, and the Pro. So those are the three matches that hold most importance.
And another reason was we have the final of the Open on a Saturday night now, don't we? So and it keeps the people interested. A lot of people go home on a Sunday, so.
Yeah, and as well on the Sunday we have to have the amateur and the pro events to a completion so that there's no clashing. You can't have the Open and any of the other events on the Sunday because if somebody's in both, then we might never get home.
That's right.
Yeah.
So.
And hello to Mr. Vaughan.
No, he's rattled it. So just giving Toby a sniff to get back in this match.
Another question from Goldie 987. Is there any plans to have multiple tables being streamed in the future? Obviously not an easy thing to do, but just wondering if it was in the future plans.
Watch this space.
Well, we've talked about it, and if we can get Dave down to a good deal, then it's something. I mean, it's definitely possible. Of course, it's possible, and. As you know, and I've seen this week, we're always trying to enhance the stream bit by bit, just little incremental improvements and enhancements. And we've got plans to do more, and possibly in the future we could stream more. It's certainly on our radar, but obviously, as in everything, there's a cost, and we have to make sure that every pound that we spend of IPA money. Gives the most amount of value and return back. So,
hey James, if we have multiple stream tables, we might get on the stream.
Don't be silly.
Well, we need about 12 tables for that, Andrew.
Yeah.
Plus venue size as well. Can
Exactly.
Can,
I mean,
can,
just
can
takes
impact
up-
on that.
Can I just
Space
throw
for
an
three tables.
idea your way? Have you ever seen the app where you can look at CCTV around the world?
Yes.
Where you can control the camera. It's like a gyroscopic camera.
Right. Yeah.
That might be a good idea. You can see the whole shop floor.
Right. I know. I think Dave once said to me he's got something that has got about 8 cameras attached to it, like a CCTV type thing.
Yeah. You could zoom into the the one you want to watch. You could pan around. And
Well, the camera Dave had on at Newcastle, that was that could zoom into.
that was great, wasn't
That
it?
was
Yeah.
zooming into microfibers on the cloth.
Where is that camera?
You sold it.
It's on eBay.
It's in the van. You got your keys. That's worth a couple of pennies. Yeah, no room for it here. Yeah. Quick question from Joe, just to let you know. He said, "Have you ever had people from all three go all the way?" No, it's not an eligibility thing. You can only be in 2 of the 3. So you're either a pro or an amateur, and you both play in the Open. So we have had players that have been in finals of pros and Opens. I don't know if we've had a player who's been in the final of the amateur and the Open in the same event. But if you're an amateur, you can play in the amateur and the Open. If you're a pro, you can play in the pro and the Open. You can't play in the pro for an amateur.
Didn't Mark Boyle? Yeah, he won the Open.
Oh, as an amateur, wasn't it? Yeah,
and
he did.
And then he was in the pro of the amateur the next day.
The final, yeah. Yeah, that was Cardiff when he lost to Ryan Clark in the final.
Yeah, he won both at Bradford then, didn't he?
Yeah.
There you go, so yes. But you can't play in all 3.
At Bradford.
Aye, Bradford. That's all.
3 times you've said that, did you? Do you like saying that?
Bradford. Yeah. No, I don't. No.
Keep the questions and comments coming.
Are we actively targeting players from other countries to participate in these events? Seems like all these questions are being teed up for us, doesn't it, really? Yeah, the World Series is our global showcase, really. It's where we're taking pool to other countries and trying to introduce professional level Blackball to them, giving other countries that do support Blackball the opportunity to play against the top players in the world that have qualified for the finals in their countries. So yeah, we use the World Series as our global showcase, and that's it takes a while. The seeds have been sown, but the interest is definitely there in these countries we've gone to, and we're starting to get interest for players coming and joining tour for next season from countries we've taken the World Series to. So it does have its benefit.
Yeah, we will be trying to push the final tour to particularly our European colleagues, because it is next to Heathrow. So we're going to be communicating with those shortly, just to see if they want to send some players over, sample what an IPA event's all about. And in the past, we've had players from South Africa, Norway, Gibraltar.
Yep.
Morocco, Malta, yeah, definitely. Morocco, France,
yes. Cyprus.
It's
Keighley.
obviously some Bradford. Obviously, some countries get government support for things like that, and some are self-funding. So, and they've all got starting to develop really busy calendars as well, so it's whether it can fit in with their schedules as well. So, but 2-3 years ago, we had a few from South Africa, 2 or 3 that were travelling up for 4 days for the events. It was great to see them. Paul Bennett,
yes,
he came to quite a few.
Yes, he did. Yeah. Goldie 987. I'd love to get a couple of these tables over to Canada.
We'd like to deliver them for you.
Yes.
Shut that.
Can we organise delivery?
Yes, I'm sure
put
that's
a quote
something.
in.
Yeah, definitely.
Can you get a ferry from?
Get a dinghy. Put 2 tables on a pallet. Job done.
Yeah.
Louis can row. See his shoulders?
Let's get Blackball in Canada.
Yeah. There you go.
So Goldie 987, whereabouts are you in Canada? I went there about 3 years ago. Went skiing on the west coast. Flew to Calgary. Went skiing in Banff. Beautiful country.
Stampede area.
Beautiful country. Loved it.
Banff, you went, did you?
Yeah, want to go back. Want to go back next year.
Ryan's.
I heard a fact about Canada. Apparently, there's only 2 people per square kilometre of population. Makes it an absolute nightmare for a game of badminton.
You've been saving that one up, haven't you?
I know.
Don't laugh, Andrew. You're only going to encourage him.
That's brilliant. That.
Oh, that's unlucky.
Yeah, he's he was forced into that by Ryan. Ryan's pretty much got every bag covered here, apart from 2. So,
Goldie, get on with it. Find somewhere to put them in, and we'll ask Lou if he wants to deliver them.
We can get some across, no problem at all. Ottawa.
Yeah, that guy was.
Yeah, that's East Coast, yeah.
Yeah, I think he
Yeah, that's
was
the capital.
watching
So
yesterday.
moved from Cheshire. That's a bit of a change, isn't it?
Yeah, I got a friend of mine who lives in just outside Halifax, Nova Scotia. So that's east as well.
Yeah, he's really putting the nails in this coffin, Ryan. He's refusing to budge. No need to either.
Oh,
Looks good.
Good hit.
Good hit, yeah.
Good shot.
Oh, if that slows down, that is an excellent shot.
Yeah.
Should be easy to hit for Ryan off the side cushion, but keeps Toby interested.
Yeah, it's just play the double and
Yeah, he's got to come across.
hope you don't leave Toby a good.
He doesn't
middle
want to
bag
hit
double.
cushion first on this bottom rail and not hit a cushion afterwards.
Oh yeah.
Well, he's
He'll be
forced
fine,
now.
he's fine,
He's
he's
forced his hand.
He's fine.
Yeah, he still doesn't. Where the black is, doesn't really need to go for it, but I think he can just shave off that if you can see enough of it. He was looking at it then, but he has got a yellow up there that to the left middle. He can just drop in and take the black down the rail, but
Yes.
sometimes you can just try and make sure too much and end up getting yourself in a pickle.
He could play.
I don't know what he's laughing at. I mean, he's got 4 balls over the hole. He needs to just get on with it. Instead of
All right, Kev.
walking around table laughing.
It's nerves.
See, I
Played the one over the bottom pocket now.
I think I'd have tried to hit that half ball to bring the white down.
Yeah, but you can play it
Um,
now and then make sure the white comes out to the spot and then.
But he's obviously not feeling 100% because, otherwise, if he was in the club, these would have been gone 10 minutes ago. So the correct shot now is the bottom one in the bottom left corner. But because of the distance involved, and he's thinking, well, what if I miss or whatever? I'd say he's thinking a bit too negative.
Yeah, that's
There's no way I'd done it that way. I'd have played the one by the red.
definitely, yeah.
And then played that one he's just played, then played the one in the middle, and then played the back down the middle.
Yeah, so he's going to just put extra pressure on his final positional shot for the black.
He might even play safe here now. No. Well,
Well, that's not a great angle.
no.
He's going to have to punch this round off 2 rails.
Yeah. He's made this.
Do you know what? I think he
hell
can
of a
just
lot
play us
more.
with a trace of right hand side and you're going to get the white straight up.
He probably can.
Yeah.
That's what he's playing. But look at that.
Well, it's missable.
Absolutely fine.
This is not a gimme. This is not a gimme. And this bad position all stems from not taking the right shot, which was the one in the bottom left.
Yeah.
He may well get it, but he still didn't, in my mind, play the right shot.
You're right, he didn't.
No.
Well, what's the shot? Is it the skilly?
It is.
Do you think?
Yeah. Or as
Wow.
they call it in Scotland, the 2-in-1.
Yeah. Well, the double I think will be.
Yeah, it's a skilly.
The double will be a double kiss.
Just got to hit the right fraction right of centre on the plan.
Cocked at.
Yep.
No.
Skilly. The black's in.
Skilly. Should I look at camera 4? I don't know. That'll be possible. Look at that.
Yeah,
There's a bit more of an angle, you
it's
think.
not
but
too bad.
Tough skill shot that.
Yeah.
But
You doesn't need to get that red moving too much
just
because
roll
that black is really over the hole.
is it 5-3 though? Big difference, 5-4, 6-3. That's it.
Yeah, he's looking at it. I just don't like coming in from an angle. If you're behind these, they're easy, but and there's not much distance between red and black. See what I mean? It's a mile off there.
Yeah, it wasn't a good attempt, that.
No. It's one of those ones where you can't play the screw shot. You just want to play a roll. Just try to pinch it. Oh, that's not good. So, 6-3.
Next match up is Gareth Hibbert.
Yeah, Gareth and Rob Donkin. I see Luke Sanges and Clint Hansen right in the arena playing.
We have got a man, our roving live scorer. So if we just see if he's updated any of the last 16 scores, we'll bring you them.
Lol, why get angry? I think he got angry because he wasn't very happy. He didn't get the skill shot. So yeah, I know, but it's just a...
Darren McVicker 2-all with Jordan Shepherd, and Andy Lucas 3-1 up on Neil Rayborn.
Andy Lucas is in a bit of form this weekend. Had a good match on the stream against David Compton in the pro event. About five dishes he had to go 5-0 up. How old's Andy Lucas?
He's very old.
70.
He's getting on.
No, he's late 60s.
Yeah.
Late 60s.
You don't just never get a serious answer out of you two, do you?
What do you expect? How old is Andy Lucas? Answer on a postcard.
Wikipedia. Is he on Wikipedia?
No.
He's a world champion. He should be on Wikipedia.
Only if someone's put one on there. It's user fed, isn't it? I would hazard a guess, without wishing to insult Andy, that he'd be
touching 50.
Not quite.
Just 40s.
Yeah, it's 47 or 48. One of those two. I'd say 47.
God, I look good.
Eh?
43 years. I must look good.
How old are you?
43.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh dear. So what went wrong?
Uphill paper rain.
Still got my hair, Kev.
Oi! Ooh. That was above the belt.
Yeah, but how much did you pay for it? Did you get a refund?
Yeah. You don't use hair gel, you use goose fat.
Did Wayne Rooney recommend anywhere?
Oh. It's so funny. He's here all week.
Is there a pool match going on?
The rest.
Come on, Ryan.
That's what we're here for, yeah.
Let's see some energy, some positivity. It's all about trying not to lose rather than going out to win.
That's right.
He's 6-3 up. He should be charging around the table, imposing himself on the match.
46, 48. These are guesses. We've got someone here, Biki Yazir. Next time, Mauritius, or next year will be Mauritius be at the Worlds. Hey, should we go and check out Mauritius?
To the World Series?
Well, anything. Beach series. Holiday series.
So tell us about Paul in Mauritius then. What's going on there?
How is Paul in Mauritius?
Oh, there's been a handshake over there, so there must have been the scores must have been behind Jordan Shepherd. I think
no, it could have been accurate, but it's just.
I think Jordan's won.
Jordan has won.
Yeah,
because otherwise there would be a bit of tantrum going.
Yeah, I've got Jordan in the Open.
Have you?
Oh.
Good luck.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'll be fine. Right, on the conclusion of this game, I'm going to pop up to my room and get something to eat in readiness for the rest of the evening's
That's a good idea.
entertainment.
Don't know what I'm doing for food yet.
I have a steak slice in my room.
Oh.
Only one though, sorry.
No.
No, I do. No, that's not fair, but I have two, so you can have one if you want.
No.
So we've got to keep on about getting these likes and thumbs ups.
Yes, come on, guys. How many have we
Sharing the
got now?
stream. The same 48. We want
48.
100. We want 100.
At least 100.
There's 490 watching. So what are the others doing? Are they not listening to us?
I don't think they know how to use their thumbs.
Look, Toby's just lightened up now because he's
Is he letting the queue go?
yeah.
I've decided that he's here to play ball, so come on. That's better, Toby.
That's
6-4.
much better.
6-4.
So come on, where's all these thumbs ups?
Yep, come on.
If you want us to come back to Heston Hyde to watch this amazing stream, we need thumbs ups.
Exactly.
Otherwise, we can only think that you're not enjoying the stream.
So we've got 454 watching. 49 thumbs up.
I think a lot of people tuned in on
48,
frame 2 of
49.
this match. Didn't they?
I just tapped it. Was it you? Oh, you. Right, so we're on 49. 3 thumbs down. Who are they? 3 thumbs down.
Are they world rules viewers?
That's
They wouldn't know how to do a thumbs down. Oh, would they?
no, that's the Caesars, isn't it? The thumbs down.
Oh, yeah. In the Colosseum.
It's gone dry.
Oh, Toby
Oh,
bombs.
then look at the Reds. I'm going to get his attention.
So.
Just to keep the momentum going and the energy going.
Yeah. We've already seen an epic comeback from Craig Marsh against Rob Donkin. 7-2 down. So Toby only needs 3 to win. If he wins this one and then break dishes, he puts the pressure on.
He's gone for yellows, so it's
Yep.
slightly harder, arguably, of the two colours. So
Pop this one in the bottom corner with loads of running right hand side, and you go round the back of the red.
That's right.
That's it.
Too hard.
Far too hard.
Oh,
Want to be on the middle back.
way too hard on that one.
He's just pinged that one. He's punched it. He just want to drift it, just cue it nicely. But
Good recovery.
it's a good recovery.
Yeah. See, that was.
Still on the one up to the top corner.
Yeah, I can see that. I'm right behind him. I can see.
One good shot now gets him in prime position.
That's it. Just a trace of sort of stun, fraction bottom left. He's overhit that. He's really banging everything today.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's worked,
Absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
it's worked out okay. But
Bottom right, left middle, right middle.
yeah, black bottom left, lovely.
He's woken up.
Yeah. 6-5 and his break.
Yeah.
Can't get him down quick enough. All of a sudden we've got a match on.
See what they call him lightning, can't you?
Where's he been for the last hour and a half?
I don't know. He's been here, but I think he's just brought his brain with him. He's woken up.
Yeah.
His eyes are alive now. So, game on.
Ben Ralphs is watching through YouTube on his Amazon Fire Stick on his big TV.
Lovely.
Yeah,
Nice.
I watch it on the big TV.
Yeah, good,
on one of those Ultra 4K.
And that's
See.
where you see the difference in the quality
You
of the
do, yeah.
stream
Yeah.
Exactly.
when you print it on the big TV. So
That's right.
Is that right, Dave?
Yeah. Exactly.
So, yeah.
Big
so,
TVs, it's just you can see the cloth grain. So we've got 522 people watching right now, and only 49 people have clicked the old thumbs up. It's less than 10%.
So how many does that leave?
Well, after the 522, leaves 473, isn't it?
Obviously. So what are they doing?
not clicking the blue thumbs up. Come on, guys, give us a thumbs up.
So they're saying that they can't do the thumbs up if they're watching via the YouTube app.
Can't they? Well, I'm watching by the YouTube app and I just did the thumbs up.
So where do they click to do that then? Do you want to tell everyone?
Well, click on the IPA Tour Coventry Fleming v White match.
If you get rid of the live chat, then it's the thumbs up and share. Things are there.
That's it. All
Easy
across the
peasy.
top.
Toby's made a ball here. Yellows look the obvious candidates, and
Yes.
if he can float. Oh, well, he's played for the
That's
middle.
great.
That's okay.
Perfect.
And just got one tricky one up the rail. And, it could be going hill.
One thing I noticed when I was playing Toby this morning, he doesn't really miss. Sometimes position might get away from him, but he doesn't. I don't think he missed a pot.
No, he's very sharp-eyed.
He's going for the double here.
Liking a bit of double. That's a great shot. Where's the white going?
Oh,
Needs a nudge.
Oh dear.
Ooh, he might be able to.
Wrong shot selection for me.
If he tries to
think he's
pop this, the white could be knocking the black in. Oh,
No.
that was very very carefree the way he played that. Yellow then. I wasn't happy he was on it, but
Darren Comley has joined us. Evening, gents. Evening.
I know
Evening,
Darren Comley from Swindon.
He's actually he's not left a.
Even Darren.
But the pressure's on Ryan now.
Ben Ross, I can only share and hit like on my phone, not on my Fire Stick is what I meant. Yeah. Where's your phone? Thanks, Ben. It's the thought that counts. It can't be over 90% of the people viewing not using a device that they can click a thumbs up on. 519 people watching now, 49 likes.
Come on, people. It's only a click, but it can make a lot of difference to us. Click and a share.
Yes, please.
It's Saturday. What else? What else could possibly be better than watching
And
the pool?
Oh, sorry. No.
That's a good shot, but he's going to leave skill options.
What size is that table? Is it 8 or 9 foot? It's 7 foot by 4 foot. Pomerode, I can't find a thumbs up, so here's a thumbs up. Thanks, Pom.
I've just given it a thumbs up.
You give it a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Hey, let's have a look. Still showing 49.
It's only showing 18 on mine. What's going on there?
That's it. We're getting some energy behind this thumbs up malarkey. So
Thanks, Ben. Thanks, Andrew. You're welcome for answering it. No problem, approximate.
if we can just look on camera 7, does that yellow go past the red? Well, I can see right behind that actually, and it does.
Yeah.
So we can just glide this one into the middle. And he's got a chance for 6-all. He may choose to bring it round off 2 rails actually.
Yeah.
I don't think he can hold.
And this is not going close to the top.
No,
top.
go between the cycles between bolt line and pocket.
This looks good. Looks good.
Spot on.
Yeah.
It's just off straight, so this is perfect.
So he can,
I can look right into his eyes as he plays this shot.
Are you?
I'm trying not to look at him because I don't want to put him off. Cued excellently.
Oh no!
Oh,
He's on it. Oh,
he's on. He's right on it.
I don't think he is.
he's getting down to play it.
This white's going everywhere.
He's missed it.
He's missed it. Oh my lord!
Oh dear. Well, here we go, Matt Ryan Fleming. Your chance for a spot in the last 16.
Andrew Ramsey. Hello, Andrew. Showing 79 thumbs up. 68, I'm saying 82 now. Thumbs up, always love watching IPA. Thank you guys, very much appreciated.
Share the love, everyone. Share the love. Because Monday we're all back at work and there'll be no IPA.
Well, don't say there'll be no IPA.
On live, I was just about to say.
Oh, sorry. God.
There'll be YouTube, but it's not the same,
It's
is
not
it?
the same.
It's not
No.
the same.
You can't go on the live chat and give us grief and ask silly questions that we can give you silly answers to.
Has that just gone a bit awkward? I think it's got to probably take one of these down bottom end of the table now.
Well, yeah, why don't you just play the one down the bottom left by his name? And then play the plant along the rail, mop the other two up, top left and black and middle.
I just think he's thinking about the situation a bit too much. I mean, you know, if he's in the club, he gets these every day of the week.
Yeah,
Every day.
such a routine finish.
Yeah, but you need to. That's fine. You need to. In fact, it's better that you've got an angle to come out. Look at this. This is the last 32 match of the Open, and if you like this when you're on the hill, and it's not even hill.
Couldn't wish for a better opportunity to get
He's,
into
That comes down
he's making it difficult, isn't he? You know, he's,
But now screw down the table.
He's gone out of the arena, I don't know where he's gone.
Is he? He's gone to the top table. Calling a ref, is he?
yeah, he's calling a ref. What's going on here?
Right, he likes Mel. Thanks, Harriet. Rules player sharing the love. Thumbs up. Thumbs up to you
Just wants
too.
the white cleaning.
White cleaning.
Oh yeah.
Very professional.
Approximate what pool rules are being followed? Blackball. There we go.
Our senior referee Mel Harley just coming to aid the players. They're always on hand if you need a cue ball cleaning or you got
Need a shirt that needs ironing. Or
Yeah,
he's our butler.
that's right. Yeah,
Jeeves.
does look a bit Butler-esque, doesn't he? Yeah.
Yeah. It's Jeeves.
Oh, is he
Soon to be married, Jeeves.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what's that all about.
Don't know. Somebody have a word.
Tell you what,
What? Go on.
he's not.
That's perfect.
Well,
He's perfect.
That's perfect.
He's looking for problems.
he is. That's what I'm
He's
saying.
really- He's got to plop this in over the hole, one in the middle, one in the corner. I mean, it is.
But the problem is when you're in a situation like that and you're not used to it, and you've got 3 or 4 different ways you could do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You always second guess yourself. Think, okay, yeah, I can see this is the way to do it, but is that way easier? Is that way easier? He's obviously got bad contacts in his mind because he's asked Mel to come out and
Yeah, he can screw this back.
rub his balls.
It's just off straight. The middle bag is not in play. He can put
That's
this
right,
in
he
about
screws back over his
2
hand.
square feet
That's right.
of pool table.
Perfect.
Anyway, there.
Absolutely perfect.
Well
Well, done,
done.
Ryan Fleming.
Yeah.
That's well played in the end.
Yeah. And
Yeah, it was a tough match.
It was
Livened
tough.
up at the end.
I need a
Toby got
chiropractor to have a look at my back.
Is that right? I'll rather look at your back than your front. Ugh.
Yeah.
Right, good finish.
Full of it, you
Well
two
done, Ryan.
tonight. Cheers.
Yep. Okay, thanks ever so much for viewing, guys.
Thank you.
Thomas Hill, glad Mel used the marker. Different to the referee in America, just picking the cue ball up without the marker. Yeah, I know, it's Americans for you, isn't it? Just do what you want. Hey, nothing wrong. Right, thank you very much, guys. I'm going to zip off and get something to eat now. Not that you need to know that. But next match-up will be Rob Donkin versus Gareth Hibbert. So should be a a precision fest because they're two very, very precise quality players. So I hope you enjoy, guys. I should be back down soon. Thank you.
Table 13, Mark Curran and Daniel Fairway. Daniel Fairway, Mark Curran, table 14. The next match on the team table will be Gareth Nicholas and Rob Johnson. Gareth Nicholas and Rob Johnson will be the next match on the team table. On table 18, Louis Peronelli and Shane Lewis. Louis Peronelli and Shane Lewis, table 18, please. On table 19, Simon Doyle and Nathan Davis. Simon Doyle and Nathan Davis, table 19. Table 15, Brian Hadgrove, Ray Ray. Brian Hadgrove, Ray Ray, table 15. Table 10, Steve Anderson, Sandarola. Steve Anderson, Sandarola, table 10. Table 6, Craig Lakins and Phil Hoskins. Craig Lakins and Phil Hoskins, table 6, please. Table 7, David Asner and Skinnerberg. David Asner and Skinnerberg, table 7.